Fair use copyright. Just talking. Hold on, y'all. Fair use copyright. Fair use copyright. Go there. Has Kyle. I'll be right back. You can make me some cold. Wow. Push my sugar. Why ain't train? You HI train? Damn. Well, let me shut up. Shut up, nigga. Nobody think about y'all. I'm mad at them. No, our people different these days. People ain't the same. It's kind of strange, but you know what it is. That's why I be light years ahead. I know my strengths. My strength is my ministry. The average person that know me, oh, you ain't got no ministry, ooh, you don't know me. As well as you thought you did. We do. We all have a ministry. You too. You just don't recognize it because you don't study the word to put things in perspective. You're just listening to everybody going along with it. But no, that's what it is. Cut off anybody playing both sides. Man, I've been cut everybody ass off. We on one side. That's the Most High side. And right now, I ain't stuck on, we divesting from spending from woo, from this one or that one. That's cool. Kingdom Fossil calls on the ancestors. What are they talking about? You gotta read the Bible. Oh no, they don't want you to own shit up. And I'm like, no matter what they do, think about it with fruits and vegetables. You don't need no. Exactly. You gotta eat, God. You ain't got nothing.
And if you grow the right way and you do compatibility growing, you can feed the whole St. Louis off time. Because I started on my porch on the west side of Chicago in 2 buckets. 2 buckets, man. I had a pepper plant and a tomato plant. I'm telling you, once you make up in your mind that you decide to do that, God will move every obstacle in your path to make sure that you and your family can eat. The greatest brainwashing was to turn us away from the land. Because when we turn away from the land, we're turning away from our ability to be independent. The stereotype that we get from melons came from the fact that out of sharecropping, Black farmers were growing watermelons to get out of the debt, to pay their debt and eventually buy their own. Everywhere that you look at land, you're looking at a potential business opportunity. That's why these countries, they go to war to take people land. That's right. They want territory. They want to expand. They want that earth because they know what can be produced from it. Farms popping up every year, right? So you don't have to see this and say, man, I'm a long way away. You can start small and work your way. First, get the skills and manage the land. Because business is warfare. So if we're a business and we're at war with one another, and you're selling a certain thing that I'm selling, that could be taking food out of my family's mouth. History tells you that famines without producing your own food, it's like trying to fill up a bucket with a hole in the bucket. They paint this image as if the people on food stamps are lazy, they don't want to work. So you got single mothers with children that work every single day, and she's working, she's grinding, she's putting in the time, but she doesn't necessarily make enough. Vacant lots, man. We start growing and producing on these lots. I mean, when it's time to eat, you could pull the grill up right in front. Absolutely. That's how you build wealth. Many of the families that preserve their wealth, what do? They buy land. Put a seed in the ground, learn how to grow your own food. That's the max size. It get a little bit bigger than that.
So you say you'll never see this watermelon again?
What? No, I don't think I'm the only one in Missouri with this.
Wow.
It started with a K. I can't think of the name of it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
5.
It's almost
6.
like the outer shell making it like a cantaloupe.
Yeah, but it's straight on watermelon though. Yep.
Yeah, there's so many different varieties.
It's it's over 1,200 though.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
1,200.
Well, 1,200 varieties of watermelon.
Yeah, all plants got so many different
Yeah, so
varieties,
many.
man.
Wow.
You never see. You go to the grocery store and think there's only 1 or 2 different varieties. When you start planting seeds, you see just how many hundreds and thousands of varieties of fruits that there are. You know? And certain varieties grow better in certain climates. So we can, you know, in the Midwest, a lot of people think, you know, peaches. You think Georgia. We can grow peaches up here. We can grow cherries up here. We can grow plums, apples, all that.
Peaches, apples, them apple trees, man. Apricots, all of that, man.
Yeah.
But my thing is trying to perfect the melon family because melons is my favorite. Other than apples, the melons is my favorite fruit. So I'm really trying. And then zucchini is a melon too. All this is part of the melon family.
Wow.
But yeah, them some of the oldest watermelons that I know that's out here. Look at the beautiful butterflies.
And financially, too, our people eat melon.
Man, yeah.
One of the best ones you can grow, business-wise, for sure.
Would y'all like to speak on how they tried to take us away from watermelons and everything, like selling them and everything back in the day?
So the stereotype that we get from melons came from the fact that out of sharecropping, black farmers were growing watermelons to get out of the debt, to pay their debt and eventually buy their own land. So you see, even today in the major cities, you'll see black farmers, they put watermelons in the back, and they'll drive it into the city and begin selling melons. White farmers didn't like that they were getting out of debt and buying land, so the stereotype of the black watermelon eater came back.
And now what they doing is they taxing them and they getting them off the cities, ain't they? We didn't see them used to set up out here.
Yeah.
Now, so I'm telling them now, if you in St. Louis, you can use my lot. Come to my lot, you can set up and sell your stuff because they've been giving them tickets and keeping them from selling the watermelon.
Right.
Wow.
One thing right there, brother. Look at it before you call it out.
This here, let's see. It's growing up, it's a vine.
Come on.
So they're growing up like a vine.
Come on.
But the leaves almost look like, but I could tell from the structure of the plant, it doesn't seem like it's something
Look
that
at the
grows real heavy.
Look at the shape of the leaf.
Yeah.
The shape of the leaf looked the same way if it was real big.
Reminds me of a berry. Almost. Not a berry?
Well, it's a part of the berry family, but you wouldn't think it's a berry. But it is a part of the berry family. And I'm glad you just said that. It's actually a part of the berry family.
Got the leaves. It's tough to tell. Let's see.
I like this for belief. I ain't gonna lie. I like this for him, Joe.
Part of the berry family.
But a lot of people wouldn't even consider it a berry.
Wouldn't consider it. Berry.
Think about it. It's a part of the berry family, but a lot of people wouldn't consider it a berry.
That's like a trick question, a riddle.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
This is sound like it's good for my head too.
I can tell from the leaves, but difficult to know for sure. Heirloom grape.
So when you pull it out, they're gonna be under there.
No, they're gonna grow from it.
They're gonna grow from
take another year or two to start producing.
Important.
How many people you can feed off 10? 10 acres. I mean, I'm not even growing on a half an acre. I'm growing on 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
That's 2,000 square feet that we're growing on.
We can feed 1,000 people. So off this 10 acres, you can feed how many people you think roughly?
Off this 10 acres, you can feed off of 10 acres alone. If we did it right and we diversified and we did real permaculture, you can feed the whole St. Louis. Off 10 acres.
Off 10 acres?
Am I lying? If you diversify this right, and if you grow the right way and you do compatibility growing, you can feed the whole St. Louis off 10 acres. Now think about that. Lets you know, man. Look, we ain't out of food
At all.
We out of knowledge. We out of knowledge.
You say that one more time.
We not out of food or knowledge.
Wow.
And I'll show you this as an example. Will Allen, he was in Milwaukee. He was farming in the city of Milwaukee on 3 acres. But when I'm telling you, he put these 3 acres into production. He was growing vertically. He had aquaculture going on. He was growing fish. He was growing produce, plenty of things. Everything that he was growing there, and he was feeding. People would drive from all over the city of Milwaukee to this 3 acres and buy their produce from him. So when you activate it, like you said, yeah, you can feed the city.
If you literally plan and you mix in everything, and that's the reason why agriculture is bad, horticulture is bad. Permaculture is a good thing, and electroculture is a good thing. You got to set it up for where it grows its own.
You know the average age of a farmer in the United States?
Nah.
65. What, the average life expectancy in the country is 70, but everybody still has to eat. So who's the land going to go to? a lot of their children don't want to farm anymore.
Yeah.
And if they don't solve that problem, okay, nobody eats.
Yeah, and we all die.
No one man can rise above the condition of his people. So if you got it, but your people don't have it, you don't have it. Well, man, look, so I was actually raised by a single dad. Single dad, man. My mom passed away when I was really young in a car accident. Now, because I started on my porch on the west side of Chicago in 2 buckets. In 2 buckets, man. I had a pepper plant and a tomato plant. I'm telling you, once you make up in your mind that you decide to do that, God will move every single obstacle in your path to make sure that you and your family can eat. Is the food that's in our communities is not the healthiest food for us. High fructose corn syrup is what they use in a lot of these fast food places, sugary drinks, junk food. They're using take that same corn that you couldn't eat when it was in its raw form, process it, turn it into oil, and now we cooking chicken. One, we can save ourselves just by a greater knowledge of where the food is coming from, what we should eat, what we shouldn't eat. But then number 2, if we just make it easier to get better food, like these vacant lots, man, and we start growing and producing on these lots. To be able to cook the food and just do it right there, have a block party. Get land and be productive on the land.
Absolutely.
That's how you build real wealth. Okay?
Mhm.
Mark Zuckerberg makes his billions of dollars. What does he do with it? He buys land. You know, many of the families that preserve their wealth, what do? They buy land. Put a seed in the ground, learn how to grow your own food. You can do it. In our lessons, we learn who's the original man. The original man is the maker, the owner, cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. I'm making things with the things that God created. All the knowledge in the world about every single plant. But until you put that seed in the ground, until you water it, until you take care of it, until it's time to harvest, and then get off your backside and actually harvest it before it goes bad. What did you feel that?
Fruits, vegetables, herbs, there go your food, there go your drink. You'll be drinking vegetable juice and fruit juice. You know what I'm saying? Lead it to the water. But yeah, we can create our own, which makes us an exceptional, powerful people. Yes, we are exceptional. And ain't nobody finna take that from me. I'm about to run with it, fam. That opens a whole nother paradigm. You plant me some. I'm just talking about that in my last video. Anyway, back to the video.
That you can
And I was talking about Yaqui. And here you go, right here.
and put onto the
Breaking it down.
The eye of the trenches.
Where we at, family?
We at Torchlight Farms.
Yes, sir. Who I got with me?
Man, your brother, Malik and Katha, your brother, my farmer, member of the Unity Movement, FOI. And we're going to learn a little bit about agriculture today.
Yes,
God
sir.
willing.
So take us through here. So,
Okay, so well, first things first, this land here, when me and my wife bought it, this whole backyard used to flood. I was really excited to learn about growing, and I didn't know what I was doing. So we bought the land, we was just fired up, really excited, and bought it in the winter. And when all the snow melted and the spring came, this whole thing was just like water, pretty much up to your ankles.
wow.
Water up to your ankles. So I called my mentor, figured out how can I remediate the land and make it better. And he actually told me to put down 24 inches of wood chip. So I get wood chip dropped off in the driveway. The truck will back up, drop it off. And I actually took a wheelbarrow and laid down all this wood chip that you see to remediate it.
Wow.
All the wood chip. So every piece of wood chip that you see, was brought in by one of these wheelbarrows right here just to make it happen. And it was just because, not knowing what I was doing, made a mistake. But it's like, man, I can't, waste my money. And, when you're doing business, it's like you got to make some things work.
So how long have you been farming?
This would be my 5th year.
Wow. So what got you into farming, brother?
Part 36 of the time one must be done by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
So break it down, like what that is, and what stuck out to you to make you want to put plan to action?
So in there, he talks about GMO seeds, transgenic seeds, and how the food that we're eating is killing us. And even if you think you're eating healthy, you're actually not eating healthy. If you're not careful, because of the different things that they've put in staple foods and things that they've done to the seeds. So in there, he breaks it all down. I mean, he makes it plain, absolutely plain, down to how they're spraying the foods to make them look brighter than they really are, changing the DNA of the food, which causes problems when we ingest it because we're meant to eat natural foods, pesticides, you know, all these different things they're doing to the food. And then towards the end, he shares that if you really want to eat good food, you got to really learn how to grow it on your own, or you got to connect with somebody that grows food so that you can know exactly what's in it.
So that's why we're doing this with you right now. We about to. Okay, cool.
So we can start with the financial benefits.
All right.
I mean, and we need what? We need peppers.
You got fresh peppers right here.
Fresh peppers. I'm just doing this, and these aren't, you know, little peppers either. These are full-grown peppers.
Wow.
You know, full-grown peppers that are ready to go and are healthy. And what you just saw me do, you know, when you buy produce at the grocery store, I just removed this produce from the plant. I just separated it.
Absolutely.
It's dying now.
Wow.
It's dying now. I just separated this from like anything like that. But how long has it been dead?
Wow.
When you go to the organic aisle and it said like, okay, we have, you know, this produce on sale. It's organic, but it's on sale for $2.99. How long has it been sitting there? Because as it dies, it loses its nutritional value just from its dying. So it's lowering vitamin C, it's lowering vitamin A, whatever nutrients were in it, it's depleted now. So not only do we have to worry about, okay, pesticides, that's one thing. You know, what are they spraying on it? The other thing we have to worry about is how fresh is it?
Absolutely. So when you see that sell by date and that best by date, that means nothing.
It all depends upon there are regulations that decide when it's best buy. The best buy is really just this is best buy.
Wow.
This is the best time to eat it. Now to take it on into the house, I can cook it and we can start enjoying it. This is really the best way to do it.
100%.
Or to get it from a farmer that's getting it to you maybe same day, next day, because then you're getting the maximum amount of nutrition.
Absolutely.
For your money.
Yes, sir. So I know you spoke on black farmers, right?
Yep.
And it's an abundance of us, abundance of y'all out here, right?
Yep.
So break that down.
Yeah. So there's quite a few large farms in the Chicagoland area, you know, owned by black people. Urban Growers Collective is fantastic. That's where I did my apprenticeship. That's how I learned how to grow. I did the apprenticeship program for 2 years. Learned, you know, from scratch. I mean, they teach you from the beginning, like where you learn how to form these beds from nothing. So everything that I learned that apprenticeship I did here.
Wow.
You know, you learning how to shape the beds from scratch. You learning how to start seeds, and then now, you know, my 5th year, I'm getting into seed saving.
So break down what seed saving is.
So what kind of flower do you think this is?
You say what kind of flower?
Yep.
Man,
It's gonna blow your mind.
Not lavender, but dandelion. I don't know.
No, broccoli.
Broccoli?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So come over here.
Okay, cool.
Let's actually real close. We'll probably some broccoli. So come here. Come real close to it.
All right.
You can see this is a head of broccoli.
Oh wow, that is broccoli. Dang.
That's a head of broccoli. So every vegetable flowers. Every vegetable has a flower. Like if I even let these carrots go to what we call go to seed, you see carrot flowers. And then when they flower like this, they start to pollinate it. So you come over here.
Okay, cool.
You can see the insects get on it and they start pollinating.
So that's good when you see the insects on your food.
The right insects, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, wasps are okay to see because they're going to you have a certain pest that eats what you're growing. Like, you don't see a whole lot of that. They're actually going to produce seeds after they get fertilized, and I'll be able to take these seeds and you save these seeds and you grow them for next season.
100%.
So this is, you know, when we start talking about